Yo, yo. It's actually Sunday morning here in Tokyo, Japan. I'm just in the park. So a bunch of kids here just already come to the park to play baseball. It's 9, almost 9 a.m. and they're already starting. Well, anyway, up and early. People are at it here in Japan. Having a bit of coffee. You know, I got an interesting question the other day. Someone who found my fan page, and they had been digging through it, and they said to me, and they reached out, this is the precise question they asked me. They said, Chris, Jesus, that one cap, I don't want to say the name of what's on the cap, I don't want to give away my design, but, and my theme of my design, but I noticed that your first post for that was back in August last year. Actually, that was actually my second post. I am deleting the first post of it for different issue that was very rare. That's very rare. It happens. That's really relevant, that issue. But I actually had a post even before that. I was selling that on. So I actually started selling that product in July. So this one particular product that the person was asking me about, it's been selling since July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. Now here we are in April, 9 months later, and the thing is still rocking, okay? And I have other products that have been going on for months as well. And this person asked me, how can you get your products, your individual products, to sell that long and just keep rolling like that? I mean, how do you do that? Because apparently, I mean, this is actually a rare thing, and I don't know many people who can do that. And people don't really understand that this is actually an art form. And now, this currently is not the first time I've been doing this. I mean, back in the Teespring days, several years ago, I had products that also sold for months at a time. And most people can't do that. They don't understand the tricks to make it happen. And the thing is, if you're in a big broad niche, and you know, you have good products, you can sell them for a very long time if you know how, the little tricks you need to pull off, okay? So let me just give you some ideas now of how you can get your products to roll for months at a time, okay? So first of all, one of the biggest mistakes people do is they are focused their effort on just raising their budgets or keeping the current ads going that they're currently running. And what people don't understand is Facebook's an auction, okay? It's a ads auction, okay? So let's just say I started an ad a month ago, right? Okay? It's true I can keep that ad running, but at the same time, you got to keep in mind, Facebook also wants fresh, new stuff, new content all the time into the auction. Okay, so they have a tendency to favor the ads that are new. So instead of focusing your effort on trying to raise your budget or try to keep driving the current ad, you're better off sort of just to say, leave it that current ad at its current budget. Don't touch it, and keep adding new ads. So one of the key tricks that I do is I'm constantly, several times a week, two of my winning posts, even though I got ads running, I'm constantly throwing new stuff in there and throwing new stuff at it, new ads. And by doing that, I'm always getting my ads in the front of the auction. So just create new ad sets. That's right, new ad set. That's one of the things that's really important. Now, guys, you gotta keep in mind that when you create all these new ad sets, a lot of them are not gonna work, and that's fine. You know your matrix. You know your cost per link click to the website. You know your cost per add to cart cost. So you know those numbers. If the numbers are not looking good, kill it after even one day. I will start today 50 new ad sets, and I will kill half of them the next day. That happens all the time. That's totally normal, and it's fine. So the thing is, to keep that post vibrant and alive for months at a time, you just need to be constantly throwing new ad sets at it. And then there's another concept called banner blindness that a lot of people don't appreciate. They get so hung up on this idea of social proof. I want to run all my traffic to this one post because this one's got 5,000 shares or 10,000 shares. It's got 500 comments. That's all the social proof. And the truth is, the reality is, after a while, Facebook, I've had posts that have had 20 or 30,000 shares on it, tons of comments, and I start running new ads, and the ads all bomb. Well, Facebook's basically saying, look, you've been running this post for a long time. So I know this happened in the past, and I got the message. So what I'm doing all the time now, constantly on my winning products, is I'm adding new posts with different images, because one, it refreshes the view for the potential buyer. The potential buyer who sees this says, oh wow, you know, there's a different view of that product. So that gets them more interested, right? Because they've seen that same ad all over and over in their ad set. Plus, Facebook views it as a new post, even for the same product. Again, they like new content. It's like new content, so they push that post to the top. So, yes, am I giving up the social proof? I'm not completely killing the ad, the original ad I had going. So I had an ad going here, right? Post here with tons of social proof. Let's add a new one. And then I add a new one. And I add a new one. So I'm constantly adding new posts. And every time, yes, I am giving up some social proof, but I'm giving a different view of the product to the marketplace. Plus, what I'm really doing is I'm putting up new content, and Facebook loves new content. They push new content to the top. Why do they love that? I mean, think about it. What's Facebook's point of view here? Where you guys got to think about it as an advertiser on Facebook. You got to think about their point of view. What's Facebook's point of view? They want to keep their users engaged. This is a user-driven social media site. Okay, they care about one thing, or two factors. Number one is how many visitors a day. They want to stay high, of course, top 3 in the internet if possible, but they also care about something else that's really important here, and something that's really critical: time on site. Okay, they measure how many minutes a day an average person spends on YouTube. Sorry, on Facebook. So does YouTube, but so does Google, by the way. On Facebook. Okay. Why is that important? Well, because as an advertiser, right, who's willing to pay, I've been running $1,000 a day plus in advertising for years now. I mean, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a day advertising days all the time. So what do I want to know is I want to know how long the user is going to be on the site so that I can get in front of them. Okay, but also check this out. It actually works for my favor, because that means the longer they're on the site, that means the more that Facebook can track that person. Okay, the more the data they can gather that will help me target my ads better. So it works both ways. Now, how do they get the users to stay on site? New, fresh content. So, guys, you have to be willing to give up the social proof on your old ad posts. Even's got all those shares and comments, and just new posts with the same winning product, and bang, you're back in business. People are afraid to do that. They think they want to run traffic over and over again to a post, and I do that too. But the point is, at some point, there's a limit. At some point, screw the social proof. You need a new post with a different image of the same product. You can run them simultaneously. I run ads simultaneously right now. It's one of my winning posts. I got 3 different posts going in, and I'm running ads to all those different posts. And there's so much more tricks I can teach you guys. This is just on ads. If you're interested in joining my beta course, so I'm going right now. We're on about 2 or 3 weeks in there from being completed. 70% of the content's done. Some more tidbits here and there, and it's gonna actually, once we actually launch, we'll do some to add new stuff. If you want to get into the beta price, you still can. Private message me. If you're interested in private coaching, private message me, and I'll see you in the next video. I hope you got value out of that.